What's up, guys? How you doing? So, welcome back to my Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works reactions. I'll be watching episode 19 today. So, last episode was a really good one, probably one of my favorites, since it explained so much about this whole Archer thing, and they made it like pretty clear that Archer is indeed Shiro, but from the future, like as an heroic spirit. So what I really need to know now is like how he became that heroic spirit, and like does that mean that you won the Grail War, and maybe his wish was to be like an hero, so they made him an heroic spirit. That's a guess I'm making. I don't know if that's actually what happened. Like right now, he doesn't have a servant, and I actually can't really figure out if he's going to have a servant from now on until the end. I don't know if like he can't have Saber because it belongs to Rin now. She belongs to Rin. Um, but Archer, he doesn't have a master, so I don't know if they're going to make it so Shiro gets Archer as a servant. I don't know if that's going to be a thing. It would be kind of interesting since they are like kind of the same person, but in different situations and like from different times as well. But yeah, that was like a really interesting episode, and they really showed a bit of how Archer Noble Phantasm works. That like I was really confused when he was fighting Lancer because I was sure that he used his Noble Phantasm when he was fighting Berserker, and it was like that arrow that did that big explosion and stuff. Um, and then you see him using that one again, that arrow again against Caster, but then you see him using this shield against Lancer, and I was like confused, like how did his Noble Phantasm work? So yesterday it was basically explained that he can basically make copies of the weapons he sees. So it's kind of a bit like Gilgamesh, but in terms that he can store some weapons and then um, project them. It's not entirely like Gilgamesh, but it's almost the same situation where you can get the weapons you want, even if Gilgamesh ones are the real thing and Archers is just like copies. So it was interesting to know that, especially after you learn all of the weapons that he used. He apparently used weapons from different from heroes from different places, like from the Greek mythology and the other ones, the Irish arrow. I think it was something along those lines. So it's pretty cool, since you then understand that he managed to copy a lot of weapons from all the timelines he went to as an heroic spirit. So that was a really interesting information about Archer, and it explains a lot about a lot of situations. I still want to know exactly the deal about the pendants. I had my theory yesterday that Archer always had the pendant because of his time previously as Shiro. But yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I'm expecting them to explain that. But yeah, I'm also expecting this episode to be like the continuation of the other one, and it's going to be Archer dealing with Shiro, which is probably going to be one of the most interesting parts of this anime, or at least in this route. And also there's Gilgamesh, and I honestly don't know what he's up to. We know he's up to something, and he appeared at the end looking at the bodies being like retrieved from that mansion. But I don't know what his deal is. We know that he took something from Ilya. It looked like her heart, but I don't know what that's supposed to mean. And I can only like wait and see what he's up to. Um, Shinji is just being like a dumb boy, and he thinks he has control of the situation, and he doesn't. And I mean, I don't want the guy to die. It's not like that, but he really needs to understand the situation that he's in. I mean, he's acting all badass and stuff, but when something actually like it's easy for him to get scared if things don't go well. So he can get in dangerous situations, and he can get himself killed if he keeps like doing this with Gilgamesh, because Gilgamesh doesn't give a crap about him. He's probably just using him. So I want to see how this ends, and I hope everything goes well for Rin as well, because I don't like what's happening to her right now. But yeah, I mean, I can't really wait any longer. I'm really like curious to see what's going to happen in these episodes. So I hope you guys are ready, and let's start it. Wait, what's this? Is that Shiro? That's probably how he became the heroic spirit, like a part of it. Whoa. Are they actually going to show in this episode? That would be sick. I'm only going to be sad when I'm done watching all of these Fates things. Because I'm enjoying this anime so much. I mean, I never imagined that I would like this like as much as I'm enjoying it. Also wonder if Saber will ever use her Excalibur in this route, I guess. This, I mean, this anime has so much quality in terms of animation. It's insane. The thing I notice the most is the clouds. They look real, like this fog as well, the dust. It's insane, and also the fire. It's insane quality. It's unbelievable. Idealism and this is going to be epic. There is. Yeah. Oh, that was the catalyst. Oh, holy shit. Holy shit. Really? Masters. Who is it? Hmm. I really like this Lancer. Just like the previous one, the Fate Zero one. So the pendant was the catalyst, and it was wow. This is so. Oh, yeah, different mentalities now, but it changed a lot. Hmm. What is that? Oh my god! I hate this guy. Like for real. I think I'm starting to want him dead. You didn't do that. Like for real. Yeah, this guy needs to go. This guy needs to go. How dare he touch Rin? Like, yeah, just kill him. Oh, holy shit! Okay, Lancer is my favorite character. I don't care. He's my favorite character. I don't care. Holy shit, that was insane. That was insane. It's Kirei. Holy shit. What is he doing there? Pretty sure it's Kirei. Yep, that's his voice. So Kirei is his. Huh? Wait, I didn't get it. Cleaners. Yep. So that's why. She wants to save her country. She wants to save herself. A certain decision. What was that decision, though? I know she wants to save her country, but I think we just know the overall. Uh, so that's her decision. Yeah, he had to kill a lot of people. He only saw destruction and killing. And yep, that is true. Yep. I mean, I understand him, but that's not the way to go. He gave him a weapon. Holy shit! Really, man, that moment. What's happening here? Is Kirei Lancer's master? Hmm. Uh, Fake priest. Yeah, that's Kirei. Oh my god, is he going to tell her about her father? Oh no. Is he going to tell her? Oh shit. Yep, she realized it. I was wondering if she would learn it. Oh, she's going to be so pissed. Man, this episode. Yep. Hmm. Wow. Hmm. Yep. Shit. Man, this guy. Can you just leave Rin alone? Become the Holy Grail. What? What are they planning to do with Rin, like for real? Wait, did he just call Rin trash? Hmm. I don't think that would work though. Not sure. Yeah. Yep. That's what I was thinking on last episode. Shiro has been silent this whole time. He's not gonna do it. Now Lancer won't do it. Yep. Don't use a command spell. There's a lot, probably. Yep. Thousands of them. Not thousands, but yeah. Lots. Hmm. No, you won't. Holy shit. Really? No, they're not doing this again. They're not doing this again. Oh my god. Are you real? Is this for real? They just killed this Lancer the exact same way as the Fate Zero one. This is... Hmm. Holy shit. Here we go. Man, gonna have to wait for tomorrow for this. Here we go. Oh man, this Saber shot though. Saber is so perfect for thumbnails. But I wonder how this fight is going to end. I'm expecting that fight to be interrupted by Kirei or like Gilgamesh, who knows. Man, I have so much to talk about this episode. I don't even know where to start. That was absolutely insane. So Kirei was Lancer's master after all. Like I was like guessing at the end of the first half or something like that. But then they said, or the previous master of Caster, he mentioned that Lancer's master was a she. So I was like, it must be a girl, right? Apparently it's Kirei. So it was just like he probably lies to him as well. Like Kirei is like a manipulator after all. So this is so messed up, and I really hope nothing happens to Rin. Like for real, this episode was so much information. It's insane. No, you won't. Ooh, next time unlimited blade works. Okay, so that's probably gonna be epic. Hmm. Like there's so much to say about this episode. It's unbelievable. I mean, we start by seeing like Shiro when he like became that counter guardian or something, and when he like sold his soul to become this guy, this heroic spirit whose task is like to solve humanity shit. Like, but every time it happened, he had to go to those times, and his whole task was to save people, of course, but he had to do a lot of killing for it. So in the end, his ideal was not possible. He can't save everyone. He can't like make everyone happy, like happy. Some people will eventually die, and he had to go through so much stuff in those times that it's like they said previously, he started losing hope, and he now wants to put an end to it, and he wants to kill Shiro for good, to like thinking that he might disappear and that would be over. But just like Saber said, it probably won't work like that, because he's already different from Shiro. He's not Shiro anymore. He's an heroic spirit now. So I don't know if killing Shiro would do like anything, and to be honest, I don't believe it would do. And then we have this fucker Shinji. I For real, that scene got me so mad. I was not expecting him to go that low, for real. But I'm so glad Lancer appeared in that time. And I mean, so many thoughts are going through my head right now, because I am saying this and then I realize, yeah, but he died. I mean, it's insane that they killed Lancer the same way that, like in Fate Zero. Um, we know that in Fate Zero, Kiritsugu made what was his name again? Kainis. I think it's Kainis. He ordered him to use a command spell on Lancer to suicide as well, and that's basically what happened. Like both Lancers died the same way. It's insane. I had no idea Kirei would do that. I was sure he was going to use a command spell, but I was thinking that he would just give that command to like kill Rin or take her heart or something like that. So now that I'm thinking, is that what Kirei wants to do? Uh, we know that Gilgamesh took Ilya's heart, and I don't know for what purpose, but they want to take Rin's heart because she's going to be the vessel or something, or they want it, but I don't. But they want to make her a vessel, and he ordered Lancer to take her heart, I think, to remove her heart from the body. Does that mean that they want to place Ilya's heart inside of her or something? If that's the case, I have no idea what would happen, but it definitely looks like that's what they want to do. Anyway, I don't know. It's gonna be hard to explain everything I'm feeling right now, because so many things happen in this episode. It's going to take a while to digest everything, I guess. And I mean, we learn more about the pendant. So I was kind of right. He like Shiro always had that pendant, and he kept the pendant even as an heroic spirit. So that's why there's two of them now, because I mean he came from the future, so there's two, obviously. Um, but yeah, that was interesting to know that. Uh, I didn't like fully understand it, but they implied that Rin didn't have a catalyst when she summoned Archer, and he also said that like an heroic spirit isn't summoned by chance; they need a catalyst. So it was interesting to know that the catalyst was never with Rin, but with Archer. So it was it the one that, so basically I don't know exactly what happened, but Rin wanted to summon a spirit, but it apparently was Archer who chose Rin, and it chose to be summoned there, and use the catalyst because it has a connection with Rin, so that's probably how it worked. Um, it's a really interesting thing, and it's different from what we've seen about all the other servants. Um, but yeah, this whole situation between Archer and Shiro is insane. I mean, I agree with what Archer is saying. I mean, we can't really blame the guy because he went through so much, and after you have this type of idealism, even if it's like it's almost an impossible one because you can't make everyone happy. Like no one will enjoy the same things as like the other ones. There will always be people that will be like not happy with certain things, even if he's saving a lot of people, he has to cause suffer, and I mean he has to kill people in the end for to make other people like live and be happy. So it never works like he wants. He's never going to be able to save everyone, and I don't think that would ever work, to be honest, because it's a almost an impossible thing to please everyone. It's unthinkable at this point. It would. I understand Shiro. It's a really nice thing to want. I mean, who wouldn't want everyone to be happy and stop all of the wars and have no worries about anything? That would be the perfect world, right? A world where you like feel safe and there's no bad things happening. I mean, that would be what at least most people want. I know there's people who are like, I don't know, some people are bad by nature. I guess I don't know. It also depends on what goes through those people, but some people really want to see others suffer, and it's just something that exists. I mean, um, I completely agree with both of them. They have different visions now because they are from different times. I mean, they experience different things right now. Like Shiro knows what Archer went through, but he still wants to do something about it. He's not someone who's going to give up on his idealism right now. So he's going to fight against it, and he's going to. But what I'm expecting is that he knows what's going to happen in the future because he's seeing Archer. So my guess is that he's going to learn with that, and is going to try to solve the mistakes that Archer did, and it's going to be really interesting to see how this is going to end. But yeah, I am loving this kind of story so much. It's insane how they're doing things. It's unbelievable, and I can't wait to see how like this whole route ends because right now, like I enjoyed Phase Zero a lot, and it was indeed really great. So I wonder if this one will surpass Phase Zero for me. Right now, it's looking really good, but I can't really say it's better than Fate Zero or anything. But anyway, we also saw Saber, and it was really nice that Archer was about to say what her wish was, and she just stopped him, and she wanted to tell Shiro for herself, like she doesn't want other people to talk for her. Um, and it was interesting because I don't know if they mentioned that in Fate Zero or not. I already knew she wanted to save Britain and solve the mistakes that she did before, but I don't think I ever knew that what she actually wanted, and indeed it probably was implied, but now I actually kind of know for sure because she said it. So her wish is to not be the king of Britain. That's what I think they said. So she basically wants to make it so she never becomes king. So I mean, I don't know how that would end. I mean, she was king. She did her mistakes, of course, and I don't know if we should blame her for what happened to Britain, but it's not certain as well that if she doesn't become king, it's not certain that Britain won't fall. I mean, someone will be king instead of her, but they can make mistakes as well, and it's not certain that it will save Britain. So I'm not too sure about that. I mean, I understand how Saber feels. She feels like she did. She blames herself for what happened to Britain, but I don't think that's the way she should be thinking. I understand she wants to save Britain, but it's not by her not being a king. Um, but yeah, this was a great episode. I must say it was a really good episode, but also a really like a mess. I mean, a mess in terms of feelings. There was so much going on, and we kept going between Shiro and Archer, and then to Rain and I don't know what to call it, Shinji. Yeah, I really hate that guy. Like for real. I was saying at the start of the episode that I didn't want him dead, and that I didn't really like mean that I just wanted him to be gone and like to learn a lesson maybe. But now, after seeing that, I might want him to die actually. Like if he died right now, I wouldn't care. Like I would be so happy actually. Because doing that to Rin, it's unthinkable. Like for real. I could not believe that he just did that. Like slapping Rin and then touching her legs, and that's insane. That's insane. Um, but yeah, Lancer saved the day. Saved that moment. Man, every time I think about Lancer, it's so this Kirei. I was not expecting him to show up in this episode as well, and he just did what he does better, I guess. Man, it's such a mess, this whole moment. I have no idea how they're going to what they're going to do now. I mean, Gilgamesh is probably going to be following like Kirei's not orders, but we know that they get along, so he's probably going to help Kirei achieving whatever he wants. And I don't know. I just don't want anything bad to happen to Rin. Like for real, it would be devastating if she actually died. Like for real. Um, and I also Rin finally learned the truth, and she ended up realizing that Kirei was the one who killed her father, and that's insane. Like she was so pissed, and we saw how she reacted. Oh my, she hates Kirei so much now. Probably the person he hates the most now. She hates the most now. Yeah, and I understand her. I mean, Kirei might be this. I mean, as a character, he's really well done. Like his personality and stuff. Like it's really well done, and it adds a lot to the story. But it's easy to hate him. Like his actions, they are all insane, and I still can't believe he ordered Archer to Lancer to suicide. That was insane, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it's going to take a while to get all of this information and to just I don't know which word to use, like digest, I guess. Like so it's a way of saying it's a lot of information and it's a lot to take in. So yeah, I'm probably going to be like rewatching a few scenes later on as well. But yeah, it was an amazing episode with some hard moments to watch, some pleasing ones as well. Actually, just one maybe. When Lancer punched the fuck out of Shinji, that was amazing. That made me really happy. And yeah, I love this Lancer, just like I did with the other one. Both Lancers are amazing, and that's basically it. But yeah, I wonder what's going to happen in the next episode. We are probably going to see a bit of a fight between Archer and Shiro, and also expecting some more things happening with Kira and whatever they're doing. I have no idea. I'm expecting Gilgamesh to get involved in the fight between Archer and Shiro, but I don't know how that's going to end. I'm expecting Archer to probably disappear, like to actually die in there. I don't know how, but it's definitely looking like he's not going to make it to the end. But I might be wrong. Who knows? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode, and if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in my next video tomorrow. So, see ya.